Hi, I'm Candy. I am the owner of Order Your Spaces, a professional organizing company serving Mobile and Baldwin counties. I have the privilege of entering into women's homes and helping them to reduce the stress by reducing the clutter and then finding a home for all their belongings. And I like to call that organization. Now today for our Lunch and Learn, I want to give some quick tips that I use in my personal home for getting ready for guests. Ladies, what do you do to get ready for company coming? Now maybe you have that designated guest bedroom. I do because I'm an empty nester. Well, maybe you don't. Maybe your children have to double up in a room to make space for your company. Well, I'm going to share some things that will help your company feel extra special that you thought about them. Now, as far as the bedroom goes, here's a couple of tips for the bedroom. I know everyone uses their phone for their alarm clock, but I still like to keep a clock in every room. Just in case their phone has died and they can't use it, they'll have a clock, okay? The other thing I like to do to make my company feel special is I like to have magazines. Magazines for the women, magazines for the men. You know, maybe they're readers right before they go to bed and they didn't bring anything to read, and so I just get some magazines that would be interesting to the man staying in the room and some magazines that would be interested to the lady staying in the room. All right, the other last tip for your guest bedroom, make sure both your lamps are working, light bulbs are good. If you don't use this room very often, your lights might not be working, so go ahead and check those. And then go ahead and write down your Wi-Fi password and leave it on the nightstand. So they will have easy access to that, and then once they sign in, they'll have it. All right, so those are tips for the bedroom itself. Make sure you keep an extra blanket on the bed just in case the temperature in your house is a little chilly and they need one, and they won't have to go looking for one in the middle of the night. All right, now as far as the guest bathroom, maybe they're sharing it with your children, but here are a few things to make sure that your guest bathroom is ready. Okay? Always have on hand, ladies, extra toothbrushes and toothpaste. I get the little travel size. I always keep extra toothbrushes. There's nothing worse than it being 10 o'clock at night and family or company or guests are ready to go to bed. They forgot their toothbrush. Have some toothbrushes on hand. Keep an extra blow dryer in the guest bathroom in case they forgot that, so they won't have to come knocking on your door to borrow your blow dryer. So keep an extra blow dryer in there. And then always, always, always check your towels. Make sure they're clean and ready to go. Some tips for your towels: to make sure they smell fresh, you can add some baking soda to the wash, and to make sure they're soft, you can add vinegar in the fabric softener to help soften up your towels. So make sure your towels are ready to go. Now, one last tip: if you're like me, I will have more people staying in my home than I have beds, and so I have blow-up mattresses. I'm going to go ahead a couple of days before my company arrives and blow up those mattresses, okay? Hold on a second, ladies. Let's make sure those mattresses are working. Mine haven't been used in a year. Go ahead and get your sheets ready for those blow-up mattresses. And I just lean mine up against the bedroom wall out of the way until company gets here. So that's one more thing that I won't be doing last minute. All right, I hope these tips helped for you to get ready for your company and to help them feel extra special and that you thought about them. As always, ladies, if you enjoyed this content, please give me a thumbs up in the comments or hit the share button. And when that little window pops up that says, say something about this, just put a smiley face and hit share. Make it easy on yourself. I enjoyed this Lunch and Learn today, and we'll talk soon. Have a great week. Bye now.